All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brother T, a Freemason and cigar enthusiast with VCR, and I got the tapes rolling on another cigar review video for you folks today. As you can tell by the attire, we are in winter now here in the not-so-great state of Minnesota. I believe for my area, this is our first snowfall. I say I believe as I was out of town over the weekend, so who knows what the hell happened up here while I was gone. Hard to say. But today, we're going to be smoking the Call to Arms by Stolen Throne, blended by Noel Rojas. I'm a fan of his. We've smoked the KSG and done a review on that. Another fantastic cigar. I believe he does all of the blending for Stolen Throne, so that includes the Crook of the Crown, as well as the Oath Keeper, things of that nature. Initial impressions that I got from this stick, it has a very waxy looking wrapper, chocolate brown in color with invisible seams, some visible veins, and it was by and large almost smooth to the touch with the slightest of tooth. The cigar started out at initial light because it has a closed foot, full body, decent amount of strength, medium, right off the bat, strong notes of red pepper chili flake and wood. Both the tasting note as well as the heat, it kind of grew at the back of the throat for a little bit there. We're approaching the halfway mark right now. And the primary notes that we're encountering and those that we ran into along the way is really a leather, slight baker's cocoa. There's a cream that's growing into a sweet cream. There's both a pepper, a white pepper, and again that red chili flake that we mentioned earlier on. And at times there is a very clear pop of black tea, which I really enjoy in a cigar. The blend for this is going to be a Sumatra wrapper, and the binder and filler are Nicaraguan, but they don't disclose the specifics. So Noel is going to keep that under his hat. All right. It's getting that point to undress it. Remove the band. All right, proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. That's okay. There we go. The band is adequate paper stock. Maybe has a little lower resolution print quality. If you look close, you can almost see pixelization. Color palette's not too sophisticated. The band strikes me as pretty pedestrian. That's okay. They're in the business of making cigars, perhaps not bands. But all those things get factored and taken into consideration when you look and position a stick in your mind as to maybe what's your favorite, and a certain amount of appeal comes to play with regards to that. The notes that we're getting right now, pencil lead, leather, still what we have lovingly referred to as the peppers. They're still there. Cream mort edging on sweet cream. Construction so far has been absolutely fantastic. It was a very firm pack. It gets slightly spongy when it gets warm, but it didn't affect the smoking experience at all. Ash held on in 1-inch plus increments before it fell away. The burn, as we mentioned, it's a slow burning stick, which is quite fantastic. Draw is thick and creamy, moderately dense. It's not oily, doesn't coat the mouth. It's been a medium plus stick in terms of body and strength, edging more to the high end when it comes to the strength. The cigar generally has been pretty dynamic. We've had a lot of different flavors as we smoke the cigar, something that I've come to expect from Rojas. He has produced some of my favorite cigars, just a fantastic blender. We've mentioned the peppers. There has been a heat throughout this smoke, maybe a little bit more forward at initial light, likely due to that closed foot, but it settles into, if I had to put a measure to it, maybe a 2 of 10. It's there, but it's not all that distracting. It's almost very complimentary, and on a chilly day like today, it actually makes for a pretty decent winter smoke with that slight heat. All right. Well, that concludes our walkthrough of the Call to Arms, again by Stolen Throne. This is Brother T with VCR. And as always, smoke 'em if you got 'em.